Come on, second screen. You can do it. Okay, I think it's working now. Ooh, wait, I got one more thing I need to do. Man, there's some really dumb names. Okay, I'm just talking to myself, don't mind me. Okay, I just had to send out and say, like, hey, I'm streaming, because I forgot to do that in the upcoming moments. So this is the original Demon Souls. I know that we have the remake coming out in, I think, within the month. But with how the whole PlayStation 5 situation is going on, I don't think I'm going to get the chance to play that. So I thought I'd at least play the original and show off some of its original charms. I'm hoping that if anyone has some questions about the game, I can probably answer them. I've done my fair share of playing this. I even played it when the servers were still up for a little while. So there's some really interesting things with this game. So it's gonna be really neat. Your character looks a little bit like a dingus in the base description, and ooh, excuse me, that yawn snuck up out of nowhere. Uh, I like playing as the royalty for the builds that I'm going to be doing in my playthroughs of the Soulsborne series. And so, royalty is also your level 1 class, and it is probably the best level 1 class because you start with some really nice stuff. Like, it is a problem. Anyway, we're going to name this dude, and I was trying to think of a name, and I think Matthias, or I think Matthias is how you pronounce it. I don't know. Pronunciation has never been my strong suit. So we're gonna make this dude look a little bit more like a dude. There's the wavy. Man, some of these randomized, like it doesn't do the random faces that some of the later games do, where you can kind of just keep going over it, and you just end up with some god awful creature. This one actually just kind of messes with. Okay, that is the pure white. Kind of just messes with facial structures. Weirdly, they tend to look more humanoid than the base ones do, or at least they do to me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to finagle with. Oh, that's forehead, maybe? Okay, I see what they're going for there. Ooh, that's a lot of forehead. I want position like a little low. I want him to look pissed, but I don't think I can really get that. Anyways, that'll be about as good as I can get. So we're gonna hop into OG Demon Souls with our good friend Matthias. I really want to turn on my fan because it's ungodly warm today, but I don't know if that'll come through. Put that low. And if anyone hops in, I hope they tell me if there's a background noise. Yeah, I'll just... Mature. I can definitely say I'm curious as to how they'll handle this opening cutscene in the remake. Because they could do the, like, keep it OG route and just do something very similar to this. Or they could go into, like, a more modeled active cutscene like they did for Dark Souls onwards. Oh, does it? No, on my end it says returning to Boletaria with OG Demon Souls. I think you're just messing with me.
I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
But anyways, hello. It'd be nice having someone watching. So this is, as you can tell in the upper right corner, it says this is the tutorial area. Each class has a different starting piece of equipment, as per usual. The reason why the royalty is like one of the best soul level 1 classes is you start with a catalyst and a spell, which I'm going to send that catalyst right down there and get rid of the shield for now. You start with one of the better healing items, because this one does not have anything akin to Estus. You also start with what would be Dark Souls equivalent of Poison Moss, which is pretty nice. And so for this, it's crescent, half. Actually, don't remember the degrees of how, or the names for the moongrass, but the moongrass is your healing items. Everyone will start, or I think every class starts with crescent moongrass, which is like super weak, not very strong, but you can get a lot of it. This class starts with half moongrass, which is just a little bit stronger, so it's very nice to have. Then you start with the Fragrant Ring, which I'm going to put in this slot because I like organizing my stuff in a weird way. This gives you constant MP regeneration, which is a little strong, especially with the fact that you start with a Catalyst. Then you have the Silver Coronet, which increases your MP. And then just the Wizard's Clothes, which I think are just supposed to be fancy looking because you're a royal. So you start with all that. It is fantastic, especially since the Catalyst also increases your MP, and you can uh, just kind of have the Fragrant Ring deal with that in the background. So tutorials just kind of what you'd expect from most Dark Souls games. I mean, barring 2, because 2 had a very different tutorial. Boop. And this is why you can see starting as royalty is really good. Having access to a really strong spell, or at least one that does that much damage, is really nice. That and constant MP regeneration is so busted. Look, it's from the come on, brain, you can think of the word trailer. There we go. My brain was saying cutscene, but I knew that wasn't the right word. So in this one, you also have really, really strong legs. But it's more of a case of like you don't take a lot of fall damage, and then once you hit the threshold for taking a lot of fall damage, it pretty much kills you. Poke. Counter damage. There's also no actual bonfires. The archstones that you see throughout the game are just kind of like Bloodborne's lanterns. It's fair enough. Uh, they work as Bloodborne's lanterns, where it's only you use them to go to and from, but you cannot rest at them. Oh, I missed. Yeah, royalty just starts with the pokey poke, but you can also just doink and call it good. Royalty's so fucking good for one of the soul level 1 classes. The only other one that I'd put as far up is Dark Souls 1, just because Pyromancer is your soul level 1 class in that, and it's pretty good. Especially with how Pyromancy works in Dark Souls 1. Man, looking at the difference from the Demon Souls trailers in this is very astounding. Even though I'm not going to be able to play it, I'm really stoked for the remake. Kerchew. Yeah, I didn't start running. Oh well. Gotta get some more Half Moon Grass. Man, my character looks a little doofy. Look at that face. He looks like he's not entirely all there, but he is. Now for everyone's favorite part. Can I beat the tutorial boss? The nice thing is, Soul Arrow is really good. but you also kind of want to balance. Ooh, nope. Alright. No starting special stuff for me. Yeah, I do kind of like how it's more of like a mystical effect than actual fog. But yeah, I totally fumbled that dodge. He likes holding his attacks a little bit more than I expect. That, and I usually fight him when I'm not locked on. So, my bad. Oh well. It's not a big loss if you die. You're technically supposed to. And even if you do win the fight, you get bodied. And that'll still kill you. So, no harm, no foul. So this here's the Nexus. It's your Firelink shrine of sorts, but it's more akin to Hunter's Dream because you don't get to actively move out and around from here. It's just interact with the thing and you go to this place. So the major thing to know is this guy here is the blacksmith. This character here is Stockpile Thomas, as he says right here.
When the scouts came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons.
Let me know if there's like a background noise coming in from my mic. I'm trying to keep my fan on so then I don't roast while I'm doing this recording. So anyways, Stockpile Thomas is important because this game was very interesting. You have an equipment burden, which is what you wear, and an item burden, which is what you carry. So you want to leave a lot of items with them as you go through. Because if you hit your item burden before and try to pick something up, you will just drop the item and it won't go into your inventory, and it'll most likely disappear, depending on what item it is. So you want to keep him in mind. He's also the host of a duping glitch, which is hilarious. I kind of want to showcase it, but I honestly want to do this one without duping anything, just to be like, hey, it's an official thing. So anyways, I think there's 2 more things to showcase before we get into the meat of things. Over here, there will be a character who you can talk to who will teach you basic sorceries, and eventually there will be another character right here who gives you better sorceries. Then I think off in this corner-ish, somewhere over in this direction, will be the witch if you rescue her. So this side is for the magic soul arts. This side will be for miracles. So this lady is a miracle, or well, I don't think she...
Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect?
I don't think she teaches miracles, but she's just here to be like, hey, there's a miracle man that you can talk to. So said miracle man kind of shows up right here. The fun thing is the demons, you talk to them to get like boss spells and shit. So it's pretty neat.
You slipped through the fishing too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero?
You might be wondering why this guy is blue as hell. He's using the white phantom colors, which is, I don't entirely know why. I want to say it's just because like he's in his soul form, but they wanted to differentiate your soul form and his, I guess. So as you can see, I have half of my maximum health because that is how this game works with dying and reviving. You have your maximum health bar, and the soul form will put you at half. So there's some upsides to it. I think there's like a few bonuses being in human and or soul form, though I don't remember exactly all of them. I do remember if you're in soul form, you actually are a little bit stealthier. You don't make quite as much noise moving around, so it's nice to know. I'm trying to share as much as possible. Oh god, that lens flare effect. That doesn't sit well. But I'm trying to share as much as possible in case there's anyone that's like wanting to try Demon Souls, either the original or through the remake, and I want to share as much knowledge I have as possible. So that is the number one thing. If you do get to kill the boss before making your way through, you will have a good chunk of souls. You do not get to spend them until you beat the first actual boss. So until you finish your time here in 1-1 Boletarian Palace, which is how they organize it, they have 5 archstones that you go through, and they're just categorized as like 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, so on, so on. Poke, poke. So that is one way that people tend to remember like where you are and where you're going. So that is something to keep in mind as I talk about it. Go away. Solero is really dumb. Just get to range poke these guys, and it's pretty nice. Heh. It is dumb that you get to just do this. And then regen it because you start with the fragrant ring. It's so freaking dumb. I'm going to be saying that quite a bit, so apologies. There is a much stronger soul art, as they're called in this, called Soul Ray, and that actually pierces, and it's pretty cool. Granted, I don't think I'll use it. I'm not entirely sure what I plan to use for my repertoire of spells. Granted, I know of a few, but that's an entirely different story. Those firebombs will be handy, trust me. It's so dumb. I've definitely got to try doing a soul level 1 run of this game. I definitely wanted to honestly try soul level 1 runs of all the Dark Souls games, because Dark Souls, or the Soulsborne series, is one of my favorite series in pretty much all gaming. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just the like medieval fantasy game that I really wanted. And it sat pretty well. I really wish I didn't have a rapier. I wish I had like a straight sword or something. Well, I mean, if you wanted to argue on that, you could say, oh, the rapier is a straight sword. No, it's not. It's a sword on a bed of lies. Oh. Oh, I didn't drop down. I wanted that item. Cue me throwing spells like a ding-dong. Because it's stupid easy. Might as well heal that little ding I've got. I knew it. I saw it coming. Gotta run over here, grab the half moon grass, because it's nice. This is where you can get the bastard sword. I mean, yeah, if you want to be technical, a rapier is just a fancy short spear. I also love the fact that Demon Souls and Dark Souls made it running attacks are stronger than your standard swings. Come on. Yeah, boy! Now here's why starting as a magic class is fantastic. This enemy up here this area is actually meant for a little bit later in the story, and so it's really strong. But you can body this guy with a bunch of soul arrows because you can break his guard and then slap him for a good chunk of damage, and then you just kind of rinse and repeat. I got too far. Oh, just got to be careful because if you let him get too close, he will body you instead. Free 2,000 souls, boy, and some good ass grass. Don't take that out of context. And I'm also out of MP for right now, so we're gonna let the fragrant ring do its work. They are just indeed built different. I forgot. Just watching the weapon flail about. Go away, please. Oh, don't you fucking... You, wow, that was actually a lot of health back. Ow. Okay. Problem solved. Big drop for little damage. And then here's the dude that I killed earlier. I think that's entirely just for the crossbow. So now we just get to run back to that little shortcut first. That shortcut's very important because it gives you a very handy ring. Or at least very handy if you're not duping like I'm going to be doing. There was one item that I did kind of want to dupe, but that's just because it's a little bit weird grabbing it. But I think I could probably get enough of said item without doing any shenanigans. Come on. This guy is really doing his best. Do I just kill him? Like, I really wanted him to blow himself up, because that's something you can make him do. Come on, you fucko. Yeah, boy! I'm impressed at how crappy they can move around. Boink. And boink. Don't mind that miss. I'm going to be missing a lot. I'm not very used to using any sort of rapiers. I don't know why I like doing that. And now we just chew these boys. Boink. And boink. Is that a broken sword that I just got? Nope, just a mail breaker. Okay. Weird choice. Come on. So that right there is the important item. The Cling Ring makes you go from half health to soul form to 3/4, which is really nice. I do wonder if there'll be another instance of the duping glitch in the remake. There's a lot of things that I'm curious about in the remake. Then we hi-ho our way over here. Thieves' Ring. Hello.
A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
It's fine. You can just
What on earth are you doing?
take care of them yourself. This can always go like one of two ways, just because it depends on how he fucking handles it. It's doing pretty good. Decided the R1 spam was good enough. Come on, you can do it. It's just one dude. Come on. Yeah, boy. Oh, turpentine. That's also going to be handy.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostraga of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Thank you. I always forget it's a telescope. I mean, yeah, it's a very simple quest line of you constantly saving his ass. But he does give you some nice stuff, so I mean, you can't really fault him on that. So I might as well try and help him out a little bit. The scimitar, the only other weapon you can... Well, I mean, I think you can wield... Yeah, okay, you can wield the mail breakers. But scimitar is good for your soul level 1 self. Just don't hit the boy. Please go away. I will take a curved sword over a rapier any day. Look at all these soul items. You shit fuck. Alright, let's whittle our hours away. I don't know how that didn't hit. Alright. Poke. Poke. I'll just let Ostrava deal with that one dude, and if he dies, he dies. No, he's still alive. See, there's the lad. He's fine. So another thing to note is there's a lot of different upgrade materials. It's not like Titanite in Dark Souls onwards, where it's just like a single thing and then some unique stuff for the more unique stuff. It's a buttload of different rocks to keep track of. Oh, excuse me. Look at all these things. Ow, ow, ow. You son of a bitch. That really hurt. Man, the Rando just made him look like very oblivious to the world. Like he's in his own world right now. I thought I'd roll past. I'm a fool. Give me the grass. More of these assholes. I don't know why you didn't have your shield up. Sneaky beaky. Sneaky beaky. And this lad right here. Oh man, that frickin' voice. I kind of hope that they keep that. So that's 10 strength. I don't think I have enough to wield it unless I'm two-handing. I actually don't remember. What are my stats? 9 strength. Yeah, I have to two-hand that. Hello! Alright. I kinda... Like, I kinda want to grab the longsword, but I'll grab the... Honestly, I could probably just use the murdered ones. So I will just keep the souls that I got and hopefully not lose them later in this this area. So the fun thing with Demon Souls being the game that it is, there's not a lot of equipment. Like, I mean, there's still a decent amount, but in comparison to something like Dark Souls 3 or like Bloodborne, well, I mean, Bloodborne weapon-wise doesn't have a lot, but all of them are unique, so it's kind of a win-win. Oh yeah, that's right. Scimitar has a bleed effect. And you can tell that it's procced by the heartbeat noise. But, so there's not a lot of weapons. There's not a lot of armor. Did that kill him? It didn't. Wow. Strong legs. I mean, I've also got strong legs, but I did expect that fall to kill him. Hello. Goodbye. There's also no plunging attacks, no jumping attacks. There's running. You're at R1 and R2, and I think that's really it. Also, balls! Alrighty. I remember there's 2 dudes right over here, and they're spear wielders, so they're gonna be fun. See? I told you, fun. Go away, please. Who's ready for the dragon? Gotta wait for him to breathe fire. I somehow took a bolt. I'm surprised. Now here's hoping he does another run. Oh, I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Cool. I got some time. There's a bunch of items over here, but they're protected by these dragons. The red one will blow fire, and that is awful. This blue Dargon here will be a pain in my butt. But you can just do that. Just bait him into swinging. And then you're good. And also, if you really wanted to, with a character that has a bunch of arrows or bow and arrow, or a character like this with the soul arrow ability, you could technically cheese them off of the bridge, but it takes a while, and that's not something I'm going to really do. So in the meantime, I got all the items from over here, and that's pretty good. And thanks to the Dargon, it's pretty clear on the bridge. Granted, I don't have much time to rectify the survivors. Oh, you lived? How dare you live? Oh, I missed. So one way you can cheese him is like wait right here, and as he like floats and does a little scream, you can lock onto him and shoot him with a soul arrow. But like I said, I'm not here for that. What I am here for, though, is opening up the gate so I can fight the boss and get on my merry way. I don't know why I did that. Don't ask. Gotta go over here. Oh, my frames. My frames. My health. Oh, no. Ooh. Nope. That's not half moon grass. It's fine. See, it's fine. Totally didn't almost fucking chuck it. I just really wanted to dodge it, but I could not. Huh. You can bleed those fuckers? That's news to me. I'm gonna take that off so then that's less to cycle through. Grab that, because that's nice. Go away, go away. Gotta hit those fuckers from the back. Ooh, ooh. Hardstone. That's kind of nice. Oh yeah, there's also no running jump, so the only way you get distance is by rolling, but they were pretty nice with that, and rolling off of a ledge gives you a lot of distance, and if you do it right. I have totally fumbled a few of those and died because of it. Let's just go with the fire bombs. So this here's Phalanx. He's a mess, to put it lightly, but super weak to fire. So you usually want to try aiming for a group spot, just so you can get a lot of them. Because any damage you do to the main body will actually be healed if a smaller one latches on. And then when you're out of fire bombs, you put on the turpentine and you go at it. Because for some reason, turpentine puts your weapon on fire. Still something that I don't quite understand. Don't you run from me, Al. Why are you running? And there we go. I'm back to my beautiful human body. Oh, right. If you press and hold X on the original version, that opens up your emote menu. So I'm going to grab all these hardstone shards and be on my merry way. Oh, they also drop sharpstone. Nice. It's actually pretty good. Get my lead demon soul and get the fuck out of here. So, I see that I actually have a few people watching at the moment, and so, like I mentioned at the start, if you have any questions, please ask. I know a fair bit about the game. I played a little bit towards the end when the servers were still running, so I am very happy to answer any sort of questions that you may have. I'm trying to share as much knowledge as possible, just to help anyone that is fresh to the game. I mean, if you're coming back and you want to know something that maybe you didn't know, I might be able to help.
The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Alright, just killed the first boss, so that's always really nice. I don't get to level up yet, though, just because I've got to talk to the monumental chick. She will explain the purpose of me, I guess. It's the Slayer of Demons. That has a weird voice. Oh, one thing I should mention for anyone new, this game features something akin to a karma system. As you can see on the right hand up on the top and the left hand on the top, there's two sets of eyes. The eyes are for your character karma and your world karma, basically. So the eye on the left with my health bar and everything, depending on the color and sheen of that, will determine if I have good karma or bad karma, which is just known as character tendency, which can kind of affect a few things, depending on... I think there's an NPC that shows up if you have bad karma, which is really interesting, mostly just because they tell you to kill other NPCs. I don't know much on the good karma side of things. As to how to gain it, you gain good karma by, I think, killing a demon or killing an invader, and then I think you also gain it by helping a host. Granted, this version of it has the thing down, so, or the server's down, so you don't really get that.
We have long awaited you,
I think it goes downwards when you
one of the monumentals.
kill
Preserve the fabric.
the blue phantoms, aka the helping phantoms.
Once,
I don't remember much on
the
getting
scorched lands faced.
getting black character tendency, but anyways, lore.
In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet diligent land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the old one inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Yay, lore dump. So now I have access to the other archstones. I don't have to do them in their numerical order, which is really nice. So you get a little bit of like, hey, do them in however you want.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
Maybe. Sure.
Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Look at that face. Okay. Don't mind me. On my earlier talk of character and world tendency, you can actually see that by the, I think, yeah, there's a world tendency screen. So at the Boletarian Palace, because I killed a demon there, that raised its world tendency to white. That kept me, I think, pretty neutral because I don't think it changes that fast. World tendency, I know for sure, I think also changes alongside kind of your character tendency, just a little bit more drastic. So, killing a demon, and I think killing a demon is the only one that I remember. I feel like there's more. That will raise world tendency to white, and then dying in your human form will drop it to black tendency. And only certain events can happen if you have black or white tendency. So it's kind of a here nor there sort of thing. And so if you play perfectly in a world, you can get white world tendency, and that'll unlock some stuff. And then if you really want to, you can beans about it and kill yourself a few times and get yourself to black tendency, and that'll get you all the events that happen in a world. So anyways, I'm not playing online just because the servers are done. So you can, at the very top of these stairs, there's like a pantheon sort of thing. And this is something for anyone to look at, because I'm hoping they keep this in the remake. In the pantheon, you get to see like how your last character performed in the game, like who you helped and all that, how many souls you had. But you can also see characters made by other people, which is really neat. But yeah, I don't get to do anything with it because I'm offline. Anyways, I feel like I might be boring some people with all my my talking and trying to share info. So if anyone is like, please stop. Just tell me, please. Oh, right. There's a few items in here. So I'm going to take off my gear and do some dropping puzzles to grab some extra stuff. look at that minimal fall damage. Man, that really would have hurt in any of the other games. But there is more up here. And honestly, thinking about it, I probably should have grabbed the longsword, just so that I have a weapon I'm more akin to. But, oh well. Try and land right there. There we go. And New Moon Grass. I think that's like the best one? Yeah, well, it's not the best, but it's second best. Restore all of your HP. Hello.
Brave soul, who fears not death. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
I'll freaking try. Yay, online items that I can't use.
What is does that? I am afraid perhaps my
Before I do any level ups, I'm gonna pop these souls. Ooh, man, they give you a lot. I didn't even kill the Vanguard at the start, and I still got a decent amount of soul items.
I have always been here in this nexus. I was here when the old one awakened, and I will be here when it rests once again. What is it? Does that?
Oh, thank fuck. I was a little bit worried that me saying no made it so that I couldn't level up, because that would suck. Ooh, ooh, I know that noise. I don't know what happened. I'm really waiting for this thing to pop up, because my playback is a little slow. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for following, Quickman X. It's always nice having someone else to hop by. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Let's get a little bit more vitality and a little bit more endurance. Get those to 10. And let's cram into strength for right now. Okay, keep the coronet because that's really nice. Oh, I can. I'll at least use the bastard sword for now. So let's talk to you. That's a really weird phrase considering I'm naked right in front of you, friend.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That candle maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her. Best of luck.
So I think, because, oh, I don't think I grabbed those items. I'm going to quickly run and do that. I dropped down some items in the first world and I forgot to grab them. Because one of those kind of progresses Stockpile Thomas's really short quest line. So I am going to boogaloo my way through to grab that. Don't mind me, gents. I said don't mind me. Some ragged clothes and the old spice and a jade hair ornament, which is what we're here for. Someone died? Whom's the fuck died? Me, if I don't get out of here. Jesus. The consequences of my own actions. So the spice items are what you use to recover FP, or MP, in this. So, something to keep in mind for anyone that's fresh. But the jade hair ornament is important because that is the item that I need for Stockpile Thomas.
That hairpin, that belongs to my daughter. Then, she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
If you say no, you're an asshole.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
So I think, yeah, Herculean strength is your item burden, which is really freaking nice. We're going to store everything for right now and then just pull what I need. Mostly just because I want to make sure that I'm going through with nothing. Because everything weighs you down, because it's fantastic. I'll keep the armor for right now. Granted, I don't need the old ragged stuff. Because the old ragged clothes are actually female only. One of the 2 sets that are, well, I think there's 4 sets in total. 2 of them are female only, 2 of them are male only. And I think that's the ragged clothes in the dull gold set, and then the male only ones are the dark silver and brushwood, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't quite remember.
Rest assured. Best of luck. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. So I do, even though I'd like using great swords, I do want to run back and grab a long sword. Let's take those 2 and call it good for that. And then just, well, don't think I'll need that, so let's fragrant ring and then great strength, just in case. So I could probably go kill that Red-Eye Knight, get the souls from him, and then boogaloo to the merchant and get the long sword. Ow. Crescent Moon Grace. So the weapon that I know I'll be going for, just for this character at the very least, is the Large Sword of Moonlight, which is this game's Moonlight Greatsword, by obvious names. But The really interesting thing with that weapon in this game is it is not a intellect weapon, and it does not shoot the blade beams that a lot of us are accustomed to. So its interesting twist is it's a faith weapon, and it goes through shields. So you get to ignore anyone that just kind of turtles up, and that's kind of nice. I think there's the sword blind that also does the ignore shields bit. But that is locked behind some world tendency BS. Go away. Also, if you want to ignore shields, use a fire weapon, because this game only has 3 different damage types, which is physical, magical, and fire. And there is a shield that has 100% physical and magical, but doesn't block fire. Or at least I don't know what its percentage of blocking fire is. Ow. Okay. Launch. Man, that uses so much stamina. I'm glad they're giving me a half moon grass. That's much better than the crescent moon stuff. Why did that sound soggy? Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. Shit. Lucky. Alright, cool. That's enough souls for a longsword. And I think I've got enough to enough souls to upgrade my... I see you. The longsword a few times. I'm losing my train of thought here real fast. Are you still here? Fuck. He moved to the next area. Damn it. Okay. Change of plans. I'm a goddamn buffoon. I knew I should have bought the longsword while I was still here. Why does walking on wood sound soggy? Jesus. It's so gross. Checking something? Alright. Ooh, I was a little bit worried that I had to break the threshold there. Alright, project motherfuckers a go. I'm gonna fucking find where the Dregling dude went, because I want a longsword. But I'm gonna be using an unupgraded bastard sword to get through. So this is gonna be fun. Kerchew? Oh yes. Ow. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just gotta use up a bunch of the crappy stuff before you move on to the good shit. It's my rule of thumb, at least. Oh yeah, this is where you get to see Ostrava.
Hello, look at me. Again, surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time? Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage, if it pleases you. The Lord's Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Thank you. There's an item over there. Please? Thank you. Ah, throwing that out. I didn't even see you. Ow. Oh boy, it's time to get my pud pounded. I'm not even gonna grab these items. Well, I will grab this one. I I didn't even remember that as a spear. Ow! Life is pain. That's what I get for being greedy, I guess. Why you gotta do me like that? There we go. I need you to leave. I didn't mean to push. I need you to leave. Ah, right, the wooden catalyst. I think the trade-off is the wooden catalyst gives you more damage, but the silver catalyst? Yeah, silver catalyst gives you extra MP. So it's a battle of do you want to cast more or do you want to deal more damage? Gotta have my magic ready. I see you. I didn't even realize that that was a spot he could shoot through. But I can shoot back, motherfucker. Oh, there's more. Alright. That works for me. Ostrava, you fucking skank bitch. I'm here for you.
Thank you. That makes twice. Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Dark Moon Grass. I think that's the strongest. Yep, that's basically Divine Blessings in weed form. Now to go the other way, because at the very bottom of this is where the Dregling Merchant goes to. Oh, that's right, there's dogs. Time to take it slow, because there's dogs. Somewhere. No, you go away. Why do you have tusks? Defurk. Oh, I'm out of stamina. You son of a bitch. That's what I get for running down hallways. Go away.
something that suits you.
I do too. Longsword. The broadsword, if I remember, despite it being a straight sword weapon, it builds like a curved sword, I think. Because it has bleed, and that's a thing that a lot of curved swords have. So I think I should just stick with the standard longsword.
Thanks.
And then we'll switch to that buckaroo. And get the fuck out of here. I feel like I should try Tower Knight just because I'm already here. Oh yeah, that's where you get the short bow. So yeah, a fun thing, I think on that platform, so the first tower that you run past gives you a really good angle to shoot at the dragon. So if you have a bow, you can just take a really, really long time and you can shoot it out of the sky, and that'll actually reward you with a demon soul, which is pretty neat. R1 spam for the win. Man, I want to go and grab those items, but I also don't want to get torched. So I think this is safe. Yeah. Crescent Moon. Unknown Soldier. Ow. Might as well just eat the half moon. Ow. Ah, right. Spike shield. Ow. Stop it. I don't like this at all. I panicked. Just gonna cram a bunch of grass into my fucking mouth. Oh, he went to the other one. Go, go, go! Alright, we're safe. Enter the fog. I don't know why I did that voice. Oh, that still hits. Come on back, you son of a bitch. Ow! Fuck! I forget where the ranges are. I guess that's what I get for fucking swearing at him. Ooh, that's nice. Ow, ow, double ow. You guys are assholes. Ow, I just want to eat the grass. Go over there, please. Get what you fucking deserve. Nope, that's not what I want to use. I just realized that I stored my other one and I didn't get it back. I'm a goddamn fool. Welcome to guard break. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution to my weed fund. It's up here. I think that there. Yep. Oh, that was close. These little fuckers are assholes, because if they disappear, you only have a limited number of times for them to come back. So you gotta make sure you get them on the first run around. Now, why is it soggy? Oh, more Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That is nice. Okay, now I think we are ready to go into our boss fight. I mean, ready being heavily quotations. That was hardly a word. Alright, come on, you big motherfucker. Oh, I gotta love that lens flare. It's so good. Don't mind me. I've heard a joke version of this boss song where it's fucking Tidus laughing from Final Fantasy X, I think. And it's awful in every sense of the word. Late moon. That's always handy. Can I hit him? I cannot. Because I am an asshole who doesn't know how to aim. Kerchew. Woo, that was close. Alright, now I get to actually fight the boss. I don't like that. So you don't get to do a whole lot of damage to him if you tickle his toes. But the goal is that. If you deal enough damage to his feet, he'll topple, and you get to bonk his head. Ow, ow, ow. And that's where the good shit happens. Actually. Oh. Wow. You are, pretty smart, actually. So the thing to look for is, I think, 3 different vents. Or that. Just look for the break in the armor. I whiffed. And that hit the shield. Alright, I don't think I can use Soul Arrow while he's standing. Please. Oh. I'm really trying, alright? Ow. Ow. I didn't think that'd reach. Oh, that killed me. Oh, I was in the danger zone. Ouch. So yeah, he's a little easier once you upgrade your weapon, which I have not done. That also puts Boletaria towards Black World tendency. Do I have... Oh, I have a bunch of soul items. I'm going to upgrade my sword real quick. Oh, and I died and I lost a viewer. I've died in 2 ways. Right, I need to pop my souls. It's almost hitting the hour-and-a-half mark, so I might as well do my upgrades and then call it here for the night. I need a lot more hardstone. Ouch. Well, I mean, +2 is still something. Let's deposit all of our stuff. I'll have to remind myself to grab that before I leave next time I stream. Here, I kind of want to compare Catalyst. Spell assist? Yeah, it's just a little stronger, actually. Not by a whole lot. Is that lighter? It's lighter by 2 points. That, or 0.2 points, not even that. Hilarious. Yeah, let's use the wooden catalyst. Alright, well, the adventure begins, I guess. Yeah, that's back to normal. So, hopefully, anyone that's watching this will get some fun stuff out of it. Hopefully, I'm not boring everyone while I talk about everything. But that'll be it for now. I'm just shooting for like hour-and-a-half streams. Hopefully, when things pick up a little bit more, I can do more diverse streams of like different games in a day, and then just have them go for like maybe a half hour longer. We'll see what happens as time goes on. But thank you very much to everyone who came by to watch. I really appreciate any of the support. So we're gonna show you the illegal things, and I'm totally not doing anything else. I promise. I just want this thing to come. I want you to be like far enough up because Steam is trying to be like, hey, update. We'll just restart. Okay. Bye.